documenting the collapse of life as we know it, as perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the host of the Ronald Show, Ronald.
What if a government intelligence analyst from the Pentagon is forced to save mankind from extinction and the world from destruction, but first he must evolve into the Messiah and create the plan to save the world? The 21st century Messiah arrives, battles dark forces, and sparks the Armageddon that leads to the apocalypse, rapture, the 2012 pole shift, and extraterrestrial contact. Buy the book today by Ronald Farnham at Amazon and Barnes & Noble. The Second Coming of the Messiah, Book 1, The Awakening.
Here, before you leave.
I know, I like those.
Is this my prank gift?
No, this is your for real gift.
Wait, you're not supposed to do this?
The woman's
I'm opening it now.
like
You can open it now.
there's a heel right here, and it
then
looks
walk like this.
backwards. Yeah.
It's such a...
Have you seen this? It's ridiculous.
It's hard to tell with no sound.
Yeah, they have those at the store.
It's probably a book.
The other one made noise.
It might be chocolates.
They were like 80-something, $100. Where's all my phone?
Maybe it's a hearing
We
aid.
got that brick at Costco actually, so.
Manchango?
But it's so pretty.
Yeah.
Go to Costco.
I know, right? Maybe it's just a present that you're not supposed to open. Just keep it forever under the tree.
No, present. It looks like a real present, like old school present.
No, don't.
Nowadays,
Yeah.
everybody puts
Thanks
stuff
for
in the
that.
bag. His Lisa wrapped it and Hans did it.
Yeah, that's kind of lazy. That's lazy wrapping, isn't
That's a
it?
book right
Should
there.
I?
Good. That's a good. No, that's lazy wrapping right there. Just put the stuff in the stuff. No, in the bag.
Yeah, lazy.
Stop. This is not enough spank material. I need the real shit.
So whose camera is that?
Mine.
What's
Yours?
my condom?
Stop, it's just taking a
What did you
picture.
say?
It's part of my show.
I was like, it's a real spank.
Stop.
I know. Sexy.
Great. That's right, Brad.
Wait,
You've been.
taking
I
a
think you've
video.
been on the
You're
show
taking a
twice
picture.
now. This is your second appearance on the
Oh
show.
yeah, of course.
Oh,
You know what? Remind me to spray you with a model in a bottle and see.
3 times, really. I got to get you one more time after this.
Okay. But I'm leaving.
Alright, I'm gonna give you some.
You're gonna give me at the door.
Merry Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lisa, you run
And
marathons?
good to see you.
How come I'm acting like I don't?
That's pretty amazing.
So,
Wait, Lisa,
So you're really drawing this
it's
out.
only halves.
Oh, 307. I was like, that's
I don't want
really
to tear
good
it. Like, how do you?
Hell no. 307 is a really slow time and a half marathon time, but at least I've done 3 last
Yeah,
year.
no, that's pretty amazing.
So I'm scheduled. I'm doing
Wait, did you do the
one-
Tinkerbell?
I'm doing Tinkerbell again next
Do the
year.
rock and
I
roll
want to go
marathon?
with you.
It's sold out, but there's.
One day. Yeah, one day we'll run a marathon. Brad, I don't know if that's
The rock and roll marathon in San Diego is pretty cool.
Oh. The only thing is,
Wait, what
it's in June and it's hot.
Yeah.
So
You really got to work out for that one.
yeah.
OMG.
Run the
Come on,
Boston.
it's Bradley.
I never heard of that book. Is it a new book?
I like
It's
to
in a
get
book.
skinny. It's called anorexia.
Is it?
What's it about?
Getting skinnier than all your friends.
I love it.
So that you're prettier.
Getting skinnier than all your friends.
So Bradley,
No, not
I had to
yet.
kind of buy it.
If you kill them all, then you really are the same.
I want to see if he actually
Just
does
don't
it.
eat.
What? She's gonna read and he's actually gonna do it. You're not tell
All of your
Oh,
friends
that's
because all your friends
that's
are
so
dead.
Maybe like Heather. That's the Heather's book. No, that's obviously you. That's incriminating.
And I still haven't seen all of them.
Snowman.
The snowman one is kind of cute. They don't.
Yule
When I
log.
was a kid.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs and have a Yule.
Snow and then it
Yeah.
just it's for like an
Oh,
hour.
never mind.
I
Yeah.
heard
They
that.
actually have these as channels.
But yeah, I'm running.
I have a VHS tape for that
I'm trying to
shit.
decide if I'm gonna run the. So the Hollywood House is coming up,
That's
In
Santa
April.
Claus.
and that's
Lem J.
13.1.
Claus.
Lemon J. Claus.
But
how soon?
April.
Still running
So
5
yeah.
And
But this could do 5. I mean, 5K
Cut.
are only 3.5 miles.
like a few days ago, and now I'm paying attention to her skin right here. Doesn't match any of her other skin because it's stretchy. So I'm like, ooh, I can see like a weird stretch marks here.
Do you think they used ass?
I don't know. And I think it looks like a little hammerhead, but it looks better than her other fucking nose.
Like a hammerhead.
Why did she? Why would? I didn't think
She's
she
a little
would
girl with a
get
big
one.
nose. She had it done. I guess she had it done like last year. And she keeps all this stuff on Facebook. That's what I worry about. I'm like, if I ever got anything done, I'm like, shit, I gotta take all my shit down. Or at least I know my straight-on shots. If I ever got my nose, you couldn't see it in the straight-on shots. I'm like, take down those profile pictures, girl. Because everybody's gonna know that shit.
Oh, here. I got something that I need you to try.
Oh, God.
No.
I'm gonna eat more cake.
I'm gonna eat more. I'm gonna eat more cake. She really did get a nose job.
That's what we're talking about.
This is the cake I'm having right here.
What is it? What is it? Like spray?
Yeah, I want a cigar, dude.
Why don't you have a cigar?
Well, I know my cough is gone. 'Cause I couldn't have.
Your cough isn't gone. You've been coughing. You coughed like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. Not bad. Scott DuPont's heading to the airport tomorrow.
Oh yeah, he's going to New Jersey. That means I can walk around naked for a couple of weeks. Or for at least 10 days. No, a week.
Sit on all the furniture, right?
Yeah. Naked.
I can see Scott coming home, making himself comfortable on a chair that you sat naked in for a while.
And me just going, hey, could you get up for a second? I gotta wipe something off there.
That photo finish up in
I forgot to wipe
Part of
my...
my jelly donut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I have.
See, but now
Scott
it's drying.
DuPont
It's like,
here.
it looks different.
My name is Scott DuPont.
He's weird.
This is
Scott
going...
DuPont?
I have to laugh at him. I feel like he's a younger Bruce in the training.
Bruce?
Bruce Chambers.
Because he comes through and all he wants to talk about is work right away too, and I'm kind of like, oh.
I talked a lot of
You guys
I talked a lot of
always
work
talk about
tonight.
though.
I'm
No
trying
matter
to
what.
step away from it a little bit, but it just happens.
Yeah, I know.
That's why it's always enjoyable to hang out with you guys because I don't have to talk about my work.
We talk about our... Yeah, it's true.
No, it
Scott
just makes me
DuPont.
feel thankful for what I
She's
do.
told some funny stories. We need to get her to tell stories more often.
Do you have some crazy medical stories?
Oh, I always have crazy medical stories. I like to freak out my coworker because he's so technical and I'm so clinical. And we did grosser than gross stories.
I forgot the story. What's the story with the cross-dressing husband and the wife that came in? She
Oh,
had
and
shit
his-
stuck in him.
Oh, I have a couple of those. The one where the guy was dressed in a tutu and his wife's like arm was like stuck up his ass.
Oh my god, and they came in like that?
Yeah, on a gurney.
Oh, that's a bonding experience right there. Oh my god.
Or is it the one where the vibrator got stuck in the husband's ass and so
That
they
too.
wanted to let the batteries wear
Yes,
out
that
and
one
then
too.
3 days later they found that the vibrator traveled up. It was deeper than they thought it was supposed to be because they come to find out they just put brand new batteries in the vibrator.
And this guy's had this thing vibrating in his ass for 3 days? That's just...
Because the doctor thought that it would like die
That's...
eventually.
He,
But it didn't, it actually moved.
that's got to be that doctor's favorite story. Yes.
Oh, it was one of ours because we had to take the x-rays of it. Yeah, no, there's a few of them.
So how'd you get the vibrator out? I guess you guys
Well,
had
I don't know. That's the surgeon.
She just checks him in.
I just take the pictures. At
I
that
would have
point.
just taken it out whether it was vibrating or not. I mean...
See, but in the X-ray program in my second year, that was like the biggest thing. We always tried to gross out each other to see who can come up with the grossest.
They should have thought that vibrating that was going to work up. They should have known that.
Well, no, because it was right at the bottom of the sigmoid colon, so you didn't think. Because I mean, the sigmoid colon goes like this, so it would really. I mean, and this vibrator was not little. It was not like a little shorty. It was a long one.
Oh, he had a...
So the
A Mr.
the
a
likelihood
Mr. Daddy.
of it vibrating all the way up, I get it.
I can take it out the throat.
Yeah, no.
I know.
It
I
was-
like this movie.
That was a really good movie. It was
What
much
movie
better
is
than
that?
I thought it was.
In Time.
Time Out. Is it In Time?
Yeah. It's funny, I just talked about it because there was a guy standing in craft the other day and I walked like, your minutes are up. It's been up for too long.
You're what?
I told him his minutes and crafty were up. I said, your minutes are up on your wrist. You gotta go.
Did he get it?
The crafty person was yelling. He did.
Crafty. I haven't been to Crafty. When I like coming here. It's kind of like Crafty. You set up a nice Crafty table.
Yeah, we
That's
do.
good.
Craft
Yeah.
service spread.
Have you ever wanted to write a book? Have you ever wanted to write a screenplay? Have you ever wanted to have your great movie idea turned into a screenplay, turned into a movie, turned into a book, and distributed all over the world? Well, now you can learn how to do it with the great new book by Ronald, How to Write a Screenplay in 30 Days or Less. It includes the logline, theme, synopsis, outline, and screenplay of the 3 magic questions. Learn how to write a screenplay in 30 days or less, or your money back. Get it today at Amazon or Barnes & Noble. Hello everyone and welcome to the Ronald Show. It is Christmas 2012 and time is ticking along and everybody's still alive, and I'm here in Hollywood, California, North Hollywood, California on Magnolia Boulevard, and it's 24 December, Monday 2012, Christmas Eve, and I have a very special friend coming over tonight. We have actually never met in person, but we will be meeting, and she's a lovely lady coming over to spend Christmas evening. We're going to have a nice dinner together, so it's going to be great. I'm excited. I couldn't think of a better way to have Christmas Eve, so it's going to be nice. All right? Thanks for watching The Ronald Show all this time. I know I've been going on and on about the same thing, and why am I repeating the same thing is because those are the critical things that need to be accomplished immediately. Get control of your land, control of your property, manufacture statements of origin for your automobiles, anything. Your life certificate of birth, you want to get that. You want to take control of your vessel. You want to have complete control over your life. Then, once we have complete control, we'll all be knowledgeable in why we have complete control. So I'm repeating the essentials. You've been talked to and educated for years into a system that makes you think a certain way as a debtor, not a creditor. I'm teaching you and humankind to regain control over their life. All right, Merry Christmas, and I'm sure I'll see you for New Year's Eve, so Merry Christmas. Have a good night with your loved ones and family, and peace. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ronald Show, documenting the collapse of life as we know it is perpetrated by the global military industrial complex and teaching you to be a creditor in commerce. Today is 25 December 2012, Christmas Day, and my match date last night, Match.com date last night, wasn't 100% match. But we had a good time. We ate dinner, we watched a movie, she fell asleep on the couch, and then that was it. And she left. And I don't know, she was nice, but we're not a match. All right, well, time is ticking. I'm getting a lot of work done. And working on The Rapture, Book 2. Second Coming of the Messiah, Book 2, The Rapture. Working on that right now. Just thought I'd take a break, say hello, and update you. All right? Peace.
The human race will die.
Oh, really?
The first commandment is to maintain a global population under 500 million. Do you know what that means? It means 6.5 billion people are going to die at the hands of the Illuminati unless we stop the Iranians from detonating that dirty nuclear bomb at the Hollywood and Vine train station. The Iranian suicide bomber cell is located at the Vibe Hotel on Hollywood Boulevard.
This isn't Scooby-Doo.
Please!
A little blood drinking turned your stomach?
Guide them to the bomb. What is this? Fucking Batman and Robin?
I had become part of something that I no longer felt right about serving.
It's Hollywood and Vine, not Vine Hollywood. Don't you know anything about American culture, you silly Russian?
The global military-industrial complex.
Leading the charge of the carnal feminine.
Ah, yes. The Messiah.
My book. It's the solution.
How is that the way the world is?
Traitor, who are you working for?
If I was cartoon character, I'd be Woody Woodpecker.
This land is your land. This land is my land. From the Gulf Stream waters to the New York Island, this land was made for you and me.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ronald Show. Today is 28 December. It is Friday, 2012, and the powerful wave, that's an energy wave, it is, let's see, it is, I'll tell you what time it is. 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. I'm in North Hollywood, California, and the energy wave that was supposed to hit and give me a bad headache. I don't have a bad headache yet, and I look out the window and things still look the same. I'm going to go out shopping in a little while, but still, I am documenting the collapse of life as you know it as perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex, and I don't know if I could say it's totally perpetrated, but when major storms hit that are unusual for parts of the world that they're hitting, then it's got to make you wonder if there's information about a magnetic pole shift that's causing the weather patterns to change drastically. And I think that you've noticed over the past year that weather patterns have changed drastically. So here's the latest. Here's a headline from today. This was posted 8 hours ago by the Associated Press, written by Kelly P. Kissel. And like I said, it's the 28th, and this is on Yahoo News. And the headline is, Storm Rakes Half of Nation. Arkansas Still in Dark. As winter storm blasts eastern half of nation, Arkansas to face power outages into the new year. Little Rock, Arkansas, as the muted ends of a powerful winter storm that has killed more than a dozen people plodded through the Northeast, many in Arkansas were seeking warmth and shelter against the cold prospect of life without electricity into the new year. A Christmas Day blizzard dumped more than 15 inches of snow on the state, causing massive damage to power lines that have affected more than 200,000 customers. The way our power structure is set up is that when these power lines go down, people lose power. Power stations get, maybe a power station blows up. If we convert it to solar, which is going to be my platform that I'm going to speak on when starting my new presidential campaign as President Ronald of the sovereign state. And you can all choose to be a part of the sovereign state. But I believe if we convert it to solar power, we wouldn't have any of these problems. Because if the sun does go out and there is no sun, then we're all screwed anyway. And life on this planet will pretty much die. We would have to move underground. But while we still have the sun shining brightly, we may as well use solar energy. And that technology, that we do have. So 200,000 customers, with the bleak word from the state's largest utility that the lights could be out until after the start of the new year. Many residents who awoke snowbound Wednesday morning found themselves jamming the city's hotel rooms by Thursday night. I'm coping with hot toddies and peanuts, says Linda Johnson, who lined up a series of hotel stays through Hotels.com to make it at least through Saturday night. She has already been to the movies. She saw Django Unchanged and checked it in with neighbors multiple times to see if the lights are back on. They aren't. Dina Brazel spent a night in her car for warmth, though she hadn't planned it that way. Quote, everything in the apartment is electric. We are reliant upon electricity. I stayed in the apartment the first night. After that, it got cold really quick, she said. I went out to charge the phone and fell asleep. Then I just decided to stay. After the storm's peak early Wednesday, homes and businesses from border to border had lost power. Johnson and several others said they were hoping the power would be back on Wednesday after spending Christmas night in the dark. But then the president of the state's largest utility announced that some of the outages would persist at least into New Year's Day. Little Rock was among the city's hardest hit. This week's storm was epic by comparison, and despite the jokes, in Wisconsin we called this Tuesday, as of Thursday night there was more snow on the ground in Little Rock than Milwaukee. You run out of money fast, Johnson said. The things you had planned to do, you can't do. You need food, clothing, and shelter. Since I'm not home, I have to find some place for shelter. Then you have to find something to eat. The storm system responsible for this misery roared out of the Rockies early Tuesday with blizzard conditions in southwestern Oklahoma and tornadoes along the Gulf Coast. After sweeping across Arkansas, giving Little Rock its first white Christmas since 1926, that's almost 90 years, it rolled into the Midwest and Northeast before moving up to Canada. Up to 20 inches of snow fell in the Adirondacks of New York. Indianapolis had 7.5 inches, its greatest snowfall in 4 years, and 4 to 6 inches fell in and around Concord. I know 4 years isn't really much in the long-time scheme of things. Neither is 90 years. Nationwide, at least 17 people died. Death from wind toppled trees also were reported in Texas and Louisiana. Car crashes caused most of the fatalities. 42 students traveling to London and Dublin were stuck in the Nashville, Tennessee airport thanks to poor weather in the Northeast. Farther east, the storm knocked out power to more than 7,000 homes and businesses in Maryland. In New Jersey, gusts of more than 70 miles per hour were recorded along the coast, and the Weather Service issued a flood warning for some coastal areas. Flood warnings, get used to that. There were about 800 power outages in Vermont, but only a handful of neighboring New Hampshire. You just want to be home. You just want to be in your own bed. There's nothing like the comfort of your own home. Well, I don't know what's going to happen for the rest of the day, but I'm just checking in. Today's the 28th. And remember, as president of the sovereign state, you can join by registering at the website and then start taking control of your life. That means getting control over the manufacturer's statement of origin for all of your automobiles, campers, motorcycles, boats. Get your live certificate of birth, even if you have to create one. Create one and then send the birth certificate back to the state. But you want the live certificate of birth, and then you can reverse the trust by sending them back the birth certificate. So you want control over your human vessel, control over your property, and you want to get the grant deed for your home so you can control your land. And then you can stop paying your mortgage because you won't have to. Remember, you already paid it once with your signature. So look into the 1099 original issue discount form that's at the IRS website. Fill that out. Requisition the money back from the account that was set up when you signed the paperwork with your signature that created the money that sent it from the Federal Reserve to the bank account. You can extract that money, and then you can pay off your mortgage and then keep the balance. Because you pay for your house twice, plus interest. Once with your signature, the second time when the bank tricks you into going into an installment loan. That's why the banks have the biggest and best buildings all over town, because they have your money twice plus interest. And that's why
There are a lot of people living on the streets and homeless and going into bankruptcy now because we're being fooled into being debtors instead of creditors. Learn to be a creditor in commerce. Go to creditorsincommerce.com. All right, thanks for watching The Ronald Show, documenting the collapse of life as we know it, as perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex, and we want to stop them. Once we all form our sovereign state, there won't be any more global military-industrial complex because we won't be there supporting their war effort. And they use taxation to collect all the billions of dollars and trillions of dollars they need for that war effort. And I'm also teaching you how to be a creditor in commerce. All right? Thanks. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Peace. Hi everyone, it is Ronald, the host of The Ronald Show, and I just want to let you know about this great new product called the 420 Bar. That's right, the 420 Bar. It's got chocolate, sea salt, and 4.2 grams of medicinal cannabis. Now, I use it sometimes when I'm writing at night and I have to wind down and it's midnight and I've got to get up early. I bite off a corner because this is 4.2 grams of medicinal cannabis. I bite off a corner or a half a corner, and 75 minutes later I am relaxed and sleeping, wake up bright and early the next day and hit the road. So if you don't like to smoke, I don't like to smoke anything, cigarettes or marijuana, but if you need a medicinal way, get your dispensary card to go on in and get yourself a 420 bar. I'm Ronald. Watch The Ronald Show.
Now available at Amazon and Barnes & Noble is Harry Johnson, Diary of a Gigolo Porn Star. The crazy adventure of a 1951-born male in Beaufort, Georgia with a 2-foot penis that grows to 3 feet. He goes on to become an international porn star after becoming a war hero in Vietnam. Get it today at Amazon or Barnes & Noble. I'm not an attorney, but I'm going to tell you something you really should know. If you're ever injured in an accident, your whole world is affected. You're physically in pain, the bills start piling up. It can be really confusing and frustrating. The attorneys at Jacobs & Goodman can help. Jacobs & Goodman has been representing injured people for over 30 years, and they'll aggressively seek the maximum compensation for your injuries.
Not everyone can be a storyteller. What kind of person does it take to be a storyteller, to be an author, to write a screenplay? What kind of person can do something like that?
I think, first of all, you have to learn about yourself. Know thyself. Once you understand yourself, and then you find the goals and motivations that drive you through your daily life and the rigors of your future and whatever that's going to be, and you tell yourself what you are. When I was an actor, I looked in the mirror and said, I am an actor. And then I casted a couple of music videos and a couple of commercials, and I casted some movies, and then I said, well, I'm an actor and a casting director. Then I directed a music video, and I said, well, I'm an actor, a casting director, and a director. And then I wrote a story, and I said, well, I'm a writer too. So I realized I was an entertainment professional, so I looked in the mirror and said, I am an entertainment professional. And when I realized the power of I am, I was able to take hold of that and compartmentalize my life into different sections: acting, writing, casting, and producing, and then follow the steps in each category to create the project that I was working on. And through military discipline, I've been able to harness that and take it with me as an entrepreneur and execute those steps.
Because you need discipline to do any of this.
Totally. I spent hours a day writing, and then I spent hours on the phone working out different projects, film projects. Then I'll go on auditions. Then I'll go act on set. I'll go audition for a theater, a play, so that I can work on building characters and feeling comfortable in an acting situation, so that when I have a camera in my face, I'm used to 50 people looking at me, or 100 people, and it makes it easier. So I become, I think, an entertainment professional or someone who wants to be a storyteller and a writer has to be comfortable in their own skin and then be able to go and translate their concepts onto paper.
Well, hello there, beautiful. Hello, my name is Gabriel. I was sent here to pick you up and take you to your destination.
Disneyland hypnotic, creepy voice, you know? Welcome to Disney's Whorehouse and Fetish Jamboree. Ronald Farnham, your
Brutal raping of Mickey Mouse is waiting for you at the front desk. Please come to the front desk, please. Come to the front desk, please. Hold on! Feel like a pig, duck. Lost souls are basically humans in zombie mode. Ready? Go! Go! Excuse me! Now you can have porch swings and cool breezes wherever you go. Introducing Louisiana Iced Tea, now in a bottle. It's made the right way with 100% natural brewed tea, pure spring water, and no preservatives. Louisiana Authentic Southern Iced Tea. Find your front porch.
Your telegram implied a long stay. I came here seeking a future, of a new life with you, Georgie.
Well, that's impossible.
I know it is. And now you will pay for it.
What? Again?
It's been a fortnight since you gave me the last lot.
Oh, it can't be. I thought it was last week.
Well, that must have been Mildred's.
I suppose it must have. Well, I've had a chat about this area. I mean, there's hardly any difference between your housekeeping and Mildred's, and she feeds 3 growing lads.
Well, I do have money.
Well, she must have an appetite like a bloody horse.
It's not like you, Alex, to be rude about my mother.
I know, but she does kill it a bit. I mean, she smokes like a chimney and goes through 4 bottles of vodka a week. You're not Mildred! It's my wife!
Another one! Fascinating! with you!
It's me back!
Is that for me?
Is it how?
Yes, it's agony.
Tonight, our happiness begins.
If your words or right means nothing to you.
Nothing.
If I find out you're lying.
You won't. Tomorrow, I'll find you a beautiful villa in the neighborhood. Tomorrow, I'll hurt myself to make you happy. Tomorrow, what do you say we go out and have lunch at that new restaurant? What do you think, Yvonne?
Well, it's a lovely idea, darling, but instead of thinking about lunch tomorrow, don't you think you should start thinking about the wine for dinner tonight?
You're right. Absolutely right.
Well then,
But, aren't you coming with me?
and leave Madame Latouche by herself.
No, I don't suppose you could do that.
We want to chat, become better acquainted.
Sure you do.
Well,
Well, I'd be away, wouldn't I? Yes. 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 You will not know what true happiness is until you are married.
well, I just hope you'll ever find a man I can completely trust.
Oh, yes, you will. And very soon.
Oh, when?
As soon as he can find some pants.
What?
I say as soon as he gets the chance.
Well, a girlfriend of mine went to a fortune teller. Do you believe in fortune tellers?
Oh, I should, because I am the best fortune teller in the world myself.
Oh, do you use tea leaves?
No, don't they come in a bag?
I mean, you tell fortunes. Do you use tea leaves or cards?
I don't need anything to tell your future.
Oh, please do.
I'd love to. Let me hold your hand. I mean, look at your hand. Oh, what a beautiful hand. With a hand like that, you'll have a full house in no time.
What?
Oh, I mean, this line here says, you are going to be the man, a brilliant, charming, high-top man.
Oh, wait.
Tomorrow.
How can you tell that?
Oh, well, I can tell it's going to be tonight because you see here, Jupiter is in line with Saturn. And that causes the cosmic forces to calculate. Coagulate. It doesn't tonight. Give it a feel.
Ooh, how will I know him? What's he like? Is he handsome?
Oh, naturally. He's about 5'10", with brown hair and just a little bit of a tummy.
alive! Idiots! I felt not. Though death has released him, his love for the woman still lives. Agreed.
Again, to remind you of your promise.
I don't mind to take you both outside and feed you to the light. I said alive. Alive! Give us another chance. Silence, vermin! You have no idea the tides you've set in motion. The centuries of dishonor at stake. And then to watch him escape. Once again, the tribe will not tolerate failure. By right, you should be back among the worms. Go and watch her now. Bring back news of her every move. The day is yours, Black Rain. Be assured, this cat will have its mouse.
Oh, that's a lot of crap. Oh, now I get it. Now I see why you guys keep coming at me like I'm Jesus Q Christ. Because I got everything to lose in you. Huh. How do you like that?
Hey, Joby, what were you trying to tell me the other day about a girl?
Joby, not now, please, honey. I'm busy.
Bro, that doesn't look like weed, bro. Can I smell that, bro? Let me just...
No.
Yeah, bro. Far be it for me to disrespect your weed, bro.
That's right.
Pack that shit.
Yeah, man. All right, I didn't have to know his name, all right?
I like
you're comfortable
Armenians,
with
bro.
that.
They
You
never did shit to me, man. I just want to get high, dude.
All right, if you're comfortable with the
Hell yeah.
the trench
Dude,
coat
I
and
just want to get
sunglasses,
high,
guy?
bro.
Do it, man.
All
I
right.
scraped that shit and fucking packed that shit, man.
All right, it's not
It look
potpourri.
like weed, though, bro. I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, man, this is weed.
Hope it's not
Let's
that
smoke it.
Salvia shit.
You become a very successful businessman. In fact, you are so important that you're not even allowed to time travel. They told me you would ask this question. See that girl over there in the blue dress? When time machines became public knowledge in 2032, you came forward and said that it in fact had been used to instruct you to assassinate this man, Charles Watson, who apparently would have become the American Hitler. In time travel physics, there are associated breaks in the space-time continuum that naturally occur. These moments are rare, but strongly pick up fourth-dimensional energy, thereby making them the safest moment for time travel. Well, now you know what to do with it. You've got less than an hour. I've got to get out of public before I'm swallowed back up by the time rift. Any final questions before I go? Due to the many worlds theory of quantum mechanics, my future, in my universe, would remain the same, while yours would be fucking doomed because you failed to act. I gotta run. Good luck, kid. Just remember, you already got away with it.
I told you already, there was nothing she could do about it. Sometimes these things happen. I told you to stop talking about your mother that way. Don't you ever say that again. You will never be half as good as her. I told you to never say that again. Never say that again.
Listen, Jerry, I didn't want to do that, all right? But he was going to get us killed. All right, now look. All right, we need to lay low and stay still until Bobby gets here with the map, all right? Look at me. Jeremy, all right? Now let's go. Come on, follow me. Bobby, listen. Bobby, we are at the rally point, all right? Are you close? You hear that, Jeremy? All right? He's close. We're going to be fine. No, bro, what are you, stupid? All right, those same radio stations are the same ones that own those newspapers who write those carefully worded obituaries. All right? We're fine. Besides, Bobby's on his way with the map. You hear that? You hear that, Jeremy? Hope, baby. Hope, baby. What the fuck was that? What do you want me to do? Drag these aliens down to a strip mall and give them a personality test? Come on, bro, this stuff is nonsense. There's billions of these aliens, and if there's some from volcanoes, and they're coming up from the volcanoes, I mean, what hope do we have? I fucked your girlfriend like a week before you married her. What's that smell?
shit myself.
I cooked and ate that otter that you saved from that
What?
abandoned...
Alas, Jeremy. My dearest friend. I have betrayed thee. Conscience makes cowards of us all. Be all my sins remembered. I never really felt inclined to eat Skippy.
To be dubbed is such an honor. That sword has so much power. It can turn back time. That sword has so much power.
So what do you think we ought to do for summer vacation?
I don't know.
I know what I want to do.
Hey, Helena. I thought I smelled testicles.
Oh my God! You are not gonna believe what I just found out. Brother, do you mind? I just received word from Ariel that Angela still lives. What? Oh my God!
I think I'm in love.
She'd swallow you whole.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Well, hello there.
Now you're gonna listen to me, Mr. Sharkey.
Wait a minute, calm down. I'm not Gus.
Stop!
I'm not Gus Sharkey, the big producer.
You're not?
No, I'm just a writer.
Oh yeah? What do you write?
Hit songs.
Oh, really? Well, I'm here trying to get a job.
Get a job.
Silhouette, The Rays, 1957.
Hey, very good. Very good. Hope to see you around.
I certainly hope so.
Welcome to a very special edition of Extreme Mini Golf. It's total mayhem here as the unthinkable is about to become a reality. If you remember last week on this very program, the current Florida State champion, Johnny Cowherd, issued a bold-faced challenge to none other than the greatest champion this sport has ever seen. You got it, the current world champion, the Giant. Let me take you back to last week.
I don't want it all greased.
Damn right, me lost. I'm a married man.
Alright, go to bed.
Can't I have a drink?
I'll bring you one in.
Good Paul, I'll have it here.
Alec, go to bed at once. You wanted an early night, remember?
He's playing the double bed.
No, darling, the single one.
Gonna be a bit cramped, aren't we?
It'll be like that single bed we had that night in Bermuda, remember?
Bermuda. Nah, I'll get me pajamas.
What happened in Bermuda? Mind your own business. Well, I just want...
You can't stop it. It's Tampa's biggest film festival. They're throwing red carpet parties, hanging with movie stars, premiering films from all over the world, including mine.
Have you tried to quit smoking and tried again, but you just cannot do it? Give your lungs a break with Smokies, the next best thing to quitting. Simply place the plastic filter on your cigarette and smoke as usual. Smokies does the work for you, filtering out up to 90% of the tar and nicotine without changing the taste of your cigarette. Up to 90% less tar means healthier lungs and easier breathing. Smokies cigarette filters, the next best thing to quitting. Really. Smokies is available now at these locations.
Welcome back to the Ronald Show, documenting the collapse of life as we know it as perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. I am your host, Ronald, and...
Okay, Missy, I have had it with that creepy goth girl look.
Stay back and I'll cut those last year Versace's.
You heard it here, folks. Confident words from a Johnny Cowherd, the Florida State Extreme Mini Golf champion. We'll see you next week on Extreme Mini Golf TV. Fighting words from the current Florida State Mini Golf champion. And today, right here at Congo River Golf in Clearwater, Florida, Johnny Cowherd's wish will be fulfilled. Allow me to introduce to you, hailing from Washington, D.C., standing 6 foot 8 inches tall, weighing in at 324 pounds, Daryl the Giant Trimble!
So how many awards are we getting? Tell me again.
6.
6? That's 3 more than last year.
Does that mean I'm supposed to be feeling twice as happy?
Sure.
Well, then I'm not feeling the way I should be feeling.
Jeffrey, This year we've won twice the awards, made 3 times as much money, and moved from La Frac City to Central Park West. What more can you want?
Ellie, I want to start a family.
Right now? Don't you think we should wait till after the award ceremony?
We've been married for 4 years now, and I'd like to start living like normal people.
So we'll buy a Chevrolet.
You see, every time I try to get serious with you, you make a wisecrack.
Jeff, I want a family too, but now's not the right time.
4 years, and it's never been the right time with you.
We have sessions booked. There's Darlene single. There's so much more we should do before we start a family.
You see, every time I try to talk about us, you always end up talking about business. Or is that all we are? A business?
Can't this wait until later?
I don't want to wait any longer.
Well, you'll have to because it's time to go. So tell me, do I look like a woman who's about to accept a half a dozen awards?
You look like you're wearing the wallpaper from some steakhouse.
Oh my God. And don't forget to ask about Focus Dailies or Night. Phillips, Solomon, and Parrish, your family eye doctor.
She's gone. Michael, you know as well as I do that Angela was robbed by Satan. The Seraphins will pardon this.
Hello? I'm wearing white. Copy that, Torque. I'll be sure to buy a dozen roses for my porn collection. Well, neighbors said it was the usual Friday night fights. Gunshots they heard around 5:30. First responders entered and found this.
What time was the first officer on scene?
7:35.
That's over 2 hours after the call.
I know, but nobody wants to start their weekend by getting shot by some crackhead who's looking to suck a dick so he can get high. Way I see it, she did us a favor. Laid his ass proper. Right to the bone. If you ask me, she deserves a medal.
So what happened to you?
Well, that's what we're hoping you can tell us. You know, do your witch doctor thing. Need Lionel Washington and Henny Silvers. Just a hunch, but I think this is bigger than some dead dealer and his trick girlfriend.
You heard it from the current world champion. And now, let the putters fly!
Stand back, you beggarheads! The Transformer McMurphy, the 10,000-watt psychopath. Good morning, buddy. Good morning, Doc. Miss Rat Shit. And now, ladies and gentlemen, right here before your very eyes, the wild man who dotes on high voltage and eats 3 eggs for breakfast each and every morning.
We're in the middle of a meeting.
Oh, do continue. Who we tearing up today?
Well, since you found it so enjoyable, perhaps a few more treatments.
Oh, please! Look at the good a few folks have done already. I bet if we doubled the charge, I could pick up Channel 8.
Oh, hey, look at that ice sculpture over there by the bar.
That's not an ice sculpture. That's Andy Warhol.
Very funny and talented. Give it up for Ron Farnham.
That's right, just came up from Florida. Let me ask you something. What the fuck happened in Times Square? I mean, Jesus Christ, somebody tell me please that Mickey Mouse is not in charge of New York City now.
Just we poor, two loving couples, what's fun? Oh, the way she cuddles after you.
It's just for appearance's sake, that's all.
Which was for violating you in public. Where no?
I don't know. My performance is back then.
Well, with all your crazy gestures, you know what you're turning into look like a lunatic asylum.
Anyone could tell what he was saying, lunatic.
You're not born like a lunatic as an matter of race.
Listen! How's the view? Let me find you a room in a hotel.
Yes.
No, I see me here.
With me?
We only have one guest room with only one bed.
You know, I walk into a store in Times Square now, and I'm greeted by Goofy. You know? Oh, hey! I mean, all I can get now is a 3-fingered hand job.
Look, Tommy, what am I going to do if he wears my suit anyway?
What do you mean, what are you going to do?
I told you before, I've got a date, and I'm not going to stick around here.
He'll send your clothes back to you.
Yes, but when?
As soon as I can get him his own clothes back.
But then I'll miss out. After working 6 weeks to get this date, Tommy, I am in love, okay? This is a real McCoy.
Oh, you're in love. Look, here's what you do. Call her, tell her you broke your leg, it'll take a couple hours to set.
I can't call her up. I don't even know her name.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Astronaut.
Astronaut who?
Astronaut, what your country can do for you, and what you can do for your country.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Consumption.
Consumption who?
Consumption be done about these lousy jokes you keep telling me?
You send me.
Sam Cooke, right?
Right.
Ooh. Yeah, really. I feel the love.
Kisses, Michael. I want kisses. I want kisses.
Born in Tokyo, oil wells in Texas, real estate in New Mexico.
Ellie, we got our awards. Come on, let's go home.
Jeff, I want to talk
Oh, it's about time.
about some new ideas.
New ideas.
Yes, we're going to have to come up with a lot of new ideas if we're going to stay on top.
We're at the top. We just won 6 awards.
The Beatles won 10. Just because the world suddenly wants Lennon and McCartney doesn't necessarily mean it's the end of Greenwich and Barry.
Barry and Greenwich. Tell me, Ellie, do you really love me? Or do you just love writing music?
What are you talking about? It's the same thing.
What if you had to make a choice? Would it be me or the music?
I love you both.
Hi. Can I get you folks some wine? Some coffee? Some water?
Ellie, I'm asking you to make a choice.
Jeff, I don't know how to choose.
Oh, that's okay. I'll give her a little more time.
You don't know what's more important? Well, if that's your answer, you don't know what's more important. Well, then maybe we should just quit while we're ahead.
Quit what? What are you talking about?
Maybe we ought to split up.
You want to write with someone else?
Do you folks know what you want?
Jeff, answer me.
Ellie, this is not an easy decision to make.
Oh, that's all right. I'll give him a little more time, too.
I've been thinking about moving out to California. There's a really big future in writing music scores out there.
California, music scores. I thought you wanted to write with someone else. Now you're telling me you want to get into the movies?
What I'm telling you, Ellie, is I think we should get a divorce.
A divorce?
I'm sorry, Ellie.
Jeff, is that really what you want?
How about a photo?
Yes, that's really what I want.
Jeff, we need to talk about this, Jeff.
The band was jumping and the drum began to swing. Said I heard they knocked out jailbirds saying let's go. Everybody, let's go. Everybody, we dance to the jailbirds. Spider Murphy played the tenor saxophone. Little Joe was blowing on the slide trombone. The drummer boy from the other night would crash boom bang. The rhythm section was a purple day. Let's roll. Everybody, let's go. Everybody in the whole city rock. Who dance to the jailbird rock?
Oh, gee, Jeff, I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, like, afterwards, we still,
Believe me, I wouldn't ask you to do it if I didn't respect you.
Well, I've never done it before.
Well, I've never done it in a car.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Did you bring it?
Yeah, right here in my pocket. My honey does the kissy face.
Jeff, what is that? What are you doing?
Trying to come up with a lyric.
A lyric? You wanted to write together. Amazing. I'm so disappointed.
Honey, that's it. You're a genius. My baby does the hanky-panky. My baby does the hanky-panky.
I'll go and help Anne with that fish.
Could we have it fried?
I don't see why not. It's already been battered.
Hey, you!
Oh, you're Bob!
That's right, Peru. You're Gordon Richard, I take it?
No, just Richard.
And don't like being Gordon, eh?
Not very much.
Brings back memories, eh?
What?
Memories, you know, New Guinea.
New Guinea?
Don't remember all about that, do you?
No, I don't think I do.
Perhaps it's for the best to bring blanks these things out.
It has in my case.
You don't know why it was I got hold of you then?
No.
Or even why I got hold of?
No, it's all blank.
You'll be in hospital without a leg.
Oh, no, I hate hospitals.
I suppose you had a basin full of Peru?
Peru?
Your wife said you may have been there?
Did she? Well, I don't suppose I know it half as well as you do.
No, I don't suppose you do.
In fact, I think I was mostly over the border.
What?
Ecuador.
Nice place, Ecuador.
Very nice.
Whereabouts in Ecuador were you?
In the capital.
In the capital, yes. What's it called?
good heavens. What's it called? How stupid. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Biggest place.
Oh, yes, biggest, but not enormous.
No, not enormous, but biggest for Ecuador.
Oh, yes.
Yes. You just from New Zealand, they tell me.
Yes, that's right.
I was out there too.
Oh, God, what are you?
20 years ago.
Well, you wouldn't recognize it now. It's all been changed.
How about Wellington?
Oh, that really has been changed.
Do you know Christchurch?
Never been in it, but we could see the spire from our bedroom window.
Oh. Did you ever get over to Hobart?
No, but I hear it's one of the prettiest parts of New Zealand.
It's in Tasmania.
Is it? Well, it's all been changed. I bought it.
What?
Quito, it's the capital.
No, Tasmania.
No, Ecuador.
Oh, yes.
Dear old Quito. I wonder what it's like nowadays.
You won't recognize it.
It's all been changed.
Darling? What exactly have you boys been talking about?
Nothing much. Peru mostly.
And Ecuador.
I don't think you should brood on the past.
Of course, I know New Zealand better than Peru.
Oh?
It's awfully boring for me. I've never been there.
Oh, I just thought there might be something we both had in common, you know?
No, I wouldn't think so, dear.
Well, we both cover the same territory, you know?
Yes, I suppose you have.
Well, it's obviously that long before he was.
Yes, I suppose you were. Is that for me, by the way?
Oh, no. I'm sorry I brought it in. Tactless of me. I forgot you were a teetotal.
So did I.
You haven't always been there?
I dare say it's the blank periods.
In New Guinea.
More than likely.
You see, if we could dig into your subconscious mind and take a look at whatever it is that's been bothering you, you stop having those nightmares.
Oh, yes, those. Well, I've gotten used to those.
Your wife tells me the horrors you go through.
My wife?
Anne.
Oh, that wife. My wife, Anne.
Yes. She told us all about the screaming, the gnashing of teeth. In fact, she wondered if it wouldn't be better for her if she slept out there on the sofa. You don't mind, do you?
Anything you say, Harriet.
In that case, if you're going in the spare room, Harriet and I can have this bed.
Oh, no, not with this leg. I prefer this bed. I'm used to it.
How do you mean, used to it?
He means this type of bed. I expect he has one like it in New Zealand.
Yes, I expect I have.
Of course you have, you fool.
Of course I have, you fool.
We're in here!
Oh, I burned the halibut.
How?
I was frying in the fat caught fire.
That settles it. We'll go out for dinner then.
What's the four of us?
Well, not him. He's got a broken leg. Just you and me. Come on, Harriet. We'll have oysters, lobster, champagne, and then a nice early night.
Wait, I've got to change.
Well, don't be long. I can bring the car around.
I cannot wait for the legalization of pornography. And prostitution, you know Disney is going to jump on that bandwagon. I'm going to go right down to Times Square and get online with everybody at Disney's Times Square Whorehouse and Fetish Jamboree. First character I'm going to fuck, Mickey Mouse. I'm telling you, he's had it coming for years. Do you know how many hours I've spent standing online at Space Mountain, sweating, pissed off, thinking, man, fuck Mickey Mouse. Fuck him. And now, it's payback time.
Come on, I'll give you that to get you in my room. I'll be back. And for God's sake, think thin.
You're a real pal, Bob. I appreciate it. It's been years since I had piggyback. No, steady.
We're trying to get the picture of the spare room so he can see his wife in privacy. Hurry up,
I'll be back, Stellan!
What's the matter with you?
Don't leave me. What about my leg?
Mother, your leg is
My word, business is booming. Never mind that one. Help me with this one.
By the way, is Posted, is he still flat out?
Dr. Dayton, yes, he's fast asleep. It's overworked.
I demand to see my husband.
Yes! It's me back!
To all those wives, you've been overdoing it.
Hey!
Now, don't think I'm criticizing. I mean, we all have our own ideas on marriage. And if some men want to have more than one wife, why, who am I to cast the first stone?
Oh, that sounds as if you're coming to terms with it then.
With what?
With your husband being remarried.
Married?
Very much so.
Oh, he's got himself a harem too, has he?
Only in a small way.
Well, we all have to start somewhere. Tell me, how many wives has he apart from me?
Just the one. The sister here.
Susanna?
That's the one, yes.
Goodness, that was quick work. He only arrived just this afternoon.
Oh, that says maybe, but they're married.
Curious how all the patients here seem to be married to the staff.
Are they?
Well, you're married to matron, aren't you?
If she says so.
Tell me, do you remember how long you've been here?
No.
But you're happy here.
Oh, yes.
I feel awful, dreadful. My head is splitting. I must have some water. Can you find some water?
Through there!
Oh, thank you. Oh.
Was that another patient?
No, that's the doctor.
You can see your husband now, Mrs. Sparrow. Thank you, but I'm a little worried about the doctor. What doctor? Well, how many do you have?
Oh, several.
Well, this one looked as though he was drunk.
Oh, that would be Dr. Dayton.
And was he drunk?
Oh, no, he hardly touches it. It's a nervous disorder.
Oh, what's the cause of it?
Well, he had a rather nasty experience in,
Alaska?
With a polar bear.
Oh, that makes a change. I never met somebody with nasty experiences.
Then you better go to bed, Mr. Bullthorpe, before you have one.
Well, all right, but how much longer will it be before you join me?
What a trial it is for you, matron.
I'm used to it. I'll give him his treatment in a moment. Sister, will you please show Mrs. Sparrow through to see her husband? He's in the Nightingale wing.
Very good, matron. This way, madam, please.
You can't miss it. You'll hear him all singing.
There is no need for those facetious remarks.
Oh, I'm sorry, though, but that poor cell's round a twist. I was trying to jolly her up.
I wish you wouldn't. Things are quite complicated enough as it is.
You're right there. I wish you just stop still for 5 minutes and tell me what's going on. I mean, half an hour ago I was lying in bed waiting for a rerun of that night we had in Bermuda.
You still have it, darling. I have this problem with Aunt.
You made a real mistake letting her in, you know. First the husband turns up and he's potty. Then his first wife turns up and she's even pottier. Then their doctor arrives staring out of his mind.
Anna's my oldest friend.
I don't mind her. It's that mob of lunatics she's brought with her.
Oh, don't worry, Angel. Tomorrow morning they'll all go.
They better, because I do pay rent for all this.
You'll never see them again.
Must you do that in front of me?
Oh, God, here's one of them back.
Don't you know how that makes me feel?
Yes, I do.
It tears me apart.
Well, don't drink the stuff, then.
No, I mean Harriet.
What?
Go to bed at once, Doctor.
Only if you come with me. I must talk to you.
Doctor, don't be outrageous. Behave yourself.
But there's something I must tell you. Something you need to know.
Go easy, doctor. You could get yourself struck off.
I'm not a doctor. I'm a vet.
A vet?
Yes.
No wonder your mother's got a crutch on the tapioca's amazement trait now.
Do belt up, darling.
Harriet.
Doctor, don't be outrageous. This is my fiancé, Alec.
Oh, this is the last straw. There's no hope for me. I feel dreadful. In fact, I feel awful. Where's the bathroom?
Oh, straight through the bedroom. Straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
Yes.
Come on, Harriet. What's been going on between you and this vet?
Nothing, I swear it.
Has he ever examined you?
Of course not.
You're sure?
He's Mummy's doctor, not mine.
He's a vet, for God's sake.
Well, come as a dreadful shock to her. She thinks the world of him.
I've seen my husband. He'd like a cup of coffee.
I wouldn't mind a cup myself.
Would you make it, dear?
Must I?
I'm so busy. Please, pretty please.
Oh, all right.
Dear. You
Bye.